We are not too far away from the Socceroos' crucial World Cup playoff match with the UAE. The winner of this one goes through to take on Peru in the final playoff match. This is Coast Watch Football. My name is Lockie, and here is my preview for UAE versus Australia. Firstly, I'm excited to announce we will be doing a live post-match reaction right here on the Coast Watch Football YouTube channel, so make sure you're here for that one after the match. Let's take a look at the UAE. They're currently ranked 68th overall, and when you look at their matches from just this calendar year, it's been pretty mixed. They had a 2-0 win over Syria to kick things off, 1-0 loss to Iran, 1-0 loss to Iraq, but they did pull off an impressive result in the final game of qualifying, defeating South Korea 1-0. In the lead up to this match, they also played a friendly against Gambia recently, where they were held to a 1-1 draw. The last meeting between the UAE and Australia was back in the 2019 Asian Cup, where the UAE defeated Australia 1-0. The two sides have met a total of 6 times, Australia winning 3 matches, the UAE winning just the 1 and 2 draws. But now let's talk about the Socceroos, and of course, disappointing not to automatically qualify for this World Cup. We went to the qualifier against Japan in Sydney. You can check out the matchday vlog that we did for that one. But of course, we had a friendly match just a few days ago where Australia defeated Jordan 2-1. It wasn't the most convincing performance though. Let's have a look at the stats. Socceroos managed 15 shots, 5 on target. Jordan 9 shots. Their goal was their only shot on target. Possession stats did favour the Socceroos, but one of the worrying things for me in this game were just some of the lapses of concentration in defence, some wayward passes, some gaps opening up. When you look at the goal that Jordan scored, you could see how much space was allowed in front of that back four, which was pretty concerning. Having said that, there were some positives in the game though. I thought Kai Rolls had a decent performance in his first ever Socceroos cap. The likes of Aaron Moy, Jackson Irvine looks good in midfield. I thought Craig Goodwin was impressive off that left wing, and it was great to see the likes of Anwar Mobile and Bailey Wright back on the score sheet. For the match against the UAE, we can expect pretty similar tactics and formation deployed by Coach Graham Arnold, the 4-2-3-1 setup. And here's my preferred lineup for the match, and there could be some big calls in this one. Of course, Matty Ryan in goals. I like Fran Karacic at right back, and he had a decent game against Jordan. Bailey Wright. Out of all of our centre-backs, Bailey Wright has played the most football this calendar year, of course involved in Sunderland's promotion to the second division in England. Milos Degenek, Trent Sainsbury haven't played too much first-team football of late, but I would slot Milos Degenek in there, as is Beige. I just think we need his experience there at left back, but Jason Davidson could easily slot in. For me, the go-to defensive midfield partnership is still Jackson Irvine and Aaron Moy. Again, you could probably put Kenny Dougal in there. If you want something different, Denny Jonro. But this is a crucial game, so I think we have to stick with the experience of those two guys. Of course, it was a massive blow to hear that Tom Rogic pulled out of the squad last week, but I expect Aiden Hrustic to slot into that number 10 role. Again, Riley McGree could start there, but I would personally prefer to see Riley McGree come off the bench as an impact player in that number 10 position. For the wingers, Anwar Mobile and Craig Goodwin, I think we should stick with what we went for against Jordan. I think Craig Goodwin, just his ability from set pieces is such a big weapon to have in the side. And Mobile, his pace and trickery will be crucial to breaking down the UAE defense. And for me, it has to be Jamie McLaren starting this match. He's our most experienced striker in the squad. He needs to be starting. He could be the man to nod home the crucial goal. I am very interested though to hear what is your preferred starting 11, so drop it down in the comments. So keen for this game, man. Hopefully Australia can get the win to go through next week to face Peru. Of course, make sure you're there in the live stream after the game as we dissect and discuss the match in the early hours of Wednesday morning here in Australia. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. My name's Lockie, this is Coast Watch Football, and I'll see you in the next one.